So I'm Leah with Music Blog Yeah, and I'm here with Hugo, or Chad Valley. Thanks for doing the interview.
Thanks for having me.
So to start off, how would you describe your sound to someone unfamiliar with your music?
I'd say it's dance music for people who don't necessarily like dance music, or it's pop music for people who don't like pop music. It's somewhere in between.
So you've collaborated with some amazing artists. Do you have plans to work with anybody in the near future?
I don't have any firm plans for anything in the future at all. I'm a free agent, so I'd love to do some stuff with all the people that I worked with on the album. I'd definitely work with again. It's a very rewarding experience, and it's great. I learned so much from working with other people, and I'm open to anything.
So we're really enjoying Young Hunger. What are your favorite tracks off of the album?
My favorite track is probably Manimals, which is the last track. Probably because I don't ever play it live, so I'm kind of less bored of it. If I can say that. But I've not heard it as much as I've heard other tracks. So I actually listened to it today because I was talking about doing it live with my backing singer, and I was just listening like, that's cool. Which I never normally do. But I was like, so that track, yeah, I really like that.
So our friends John and Mary borrowed a sample from your song Evening Surrender and used it in their song Crowded House.
I met him. Yeah.
How did you feel about the track? Because we loved it.
I loved it. I really loved it. It was a really cool thing to see because it's basically, that's what I did and do to a certain extent now, but did a lot of sampling like little bits of other people's songs and building a song around it, and I loved what he did. I thought it was really clever. And it was just really, it was like really sort of heartwarming to see someone do that to my music when I've done that to lots of other people's music in the past. So yeah, that was really cool. And I met them when I played in Toronto last, and it was cool. Yeah.
What's the funniest thing to happen to you at a gig?
Funniest thing to happen at a gig? I don't know, there's often funny drunk people. There was this guy, it was in Austin, Texas, this guy who, he just looked like he'd just come off like a football field or whatever. He was like a real jock, but he knew like the words to every one of my songs, and he was just like right up in the front doing this just like incredibly camp dancing. It was just like, I felt like he was just having an epiphany in his head at the time. That was pretty funny. I've had like stage invasions, that's always pretty funny. I've had people like kicking my gear over and stuff. That's definitely funny as well.
If you had a time machine, where would you go?
I'd go to like wherever they were when they wrote like Holiday by Madonna, or like Into the Groove, early Madonna, that's where I go, the early 80s.
Which bands or artists have you been listening to lately?
You know what, the only thing I've listened to for the last 2 days has been Rye. Have you heard of them?
No.
Awesome band from LA. Put out an album called Woman, which is awesome. And the new Daft Punk album, which I love as well. That's literally all I've listened to for the last week.
And for our very last question, what's something about Hugo that nobody yet knows?
God, I don't know. All sorts. I don't know. I'm a big Queen fan. I love Queen. Still do. Always have done.
Alright, well thanks again for doing the interview. I'm Leah from Music Blog Yeah, and looking forward to the show.
Thank you very much.